Me and Pasquale, we're gonna go, me and my buddy, we're gonna go up. Oh my God. What's going on, everyone? It's Thursday, 2 days before Christmas, and today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab my brother's machine, one of his skid steers, and I'm gonna get that press taken off my trailer, get that put in the building. I need to remove the fabrication table. That's gonna go to John Young, but it's not gonna go to his shop yet, I don't think. Maybe I'll end up bringing it down there today, I'm not sure. But today's the day we're gonna get that press off the trailer so I can get the trailer set up and ready so I can go pick up that lift. I'm gonna pick up that lift next week after Christmas. So let's get to work. Let's do that today. Yo, check out my new hat. I got my new beanies in, got my trucker hats in. They came out really good. I'm really happy with them. Finally happy with them. Those, if you're watching this video, I'm not sure what day it is at this point, but the hats are now on the website. So get over to the website. This old Hotrod.com. Thisoldhotrod.com. Go to the website, go buy yourself some beanies. And I got the all black trucker hats. Both have the same logos. They're offset to either the left or the right. I don't know. Just in the beanies, you can wear it however you want. Put it in the center if you want. But the beanies are felt lined, 100% felt lined. They're extremely warm. I hate the cold, and if I was gonna spend the money on a beanie, I wanted to buy the beanies that I wanted, and they're nice and warm. You can thank me later. Let's get to work. So I already got the chain hooked on it. I already slid it back about 2 feet. I figured I should probably just videotape in hopes that it goes good, but it may not. It may go bad. And if it goes bad, it'll make for good video. I hope the phone stays where it's at. I can't guarantee it. Can't guarantee it's gonna. It may get bouncy. Strip my pants. Alright, I need to go get my pins for the fence. And then I'll get this thing lifted off the track. Go grab my pins, I'll be right back. Alright, so these are the pins I was referring to. I'll show you where they go if you're not familiar with these. So I only grabbed 2. There's 4 total. 2 on this side, 2 on that side there. I just grabbed 2 just for the sake of trying to move it. So what I need to do is slide them through the hole and line them up with these holes here, or whatever holes I can. So what I need to do is, unfortunately, the tires are kind of rubbing on it. So I need to get that fence slid down and get it pinned. And then I can pick the whole hoist or the press up without this falling down on the ground, because otherwise it'll fall all the way down to the bottom, which I suppose wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if I need to grab it with that, I won't be able to if the pins aren't in it. So I want to get the pins in it just in the event I need to grab that. Push that ram up. God forbid anything moves. I just don't want to compromise anything. All right, so let me get those pins in. All right, so you can see just threw one pin on each side for now, just to hold that fence. Sorry about my voice, guys, but that's part of COVID, I guess. All right, so let's see if we can get this thing dragged off the trail the rest of the way. Obviously, I want to be careful with all the mechanics that are on the top portion of the press. In a perfect world, I may end up hooking a chain to it, but in a perfect world, I'd like to be able to get the forks right in here and then just lift it up and then slide the forks in and just carry it over into the building. But doing this stuff by myself, I may not be able to do that. So I'm gonna try to at least pick it up from here first. Obviously, most of the weight is on the top portion of the press, so I gotta be really careful where I pick it up because it'll be top heavy. So we're just gonna go slow and hopefully things will turn out the way I want it to turn out. All right, guys, so far so good. So what I did was obviously pulled it off my trailer. I have a 16-foot frame table right here. I leaned it up on the frame table, then I was able to get in with the forks on the top of the press. Careful not to hit the hydraulic line. This is the hydraulic line that comes off the hydraulic tank, which is right here. That's where all the hydraulic fluid's held. So I was just super careful not to make sure I didn't hit the tank. This thing's been outside for not even a week and all the paint's chipping off of it already, which is probably a good thing. So I just had to be super careful with that hydraulic line, but besides that, that was really it. So now what I need to do is need to figure out exactly how it is I'm gonna pick it up, obviously without damaging it. I'm kind of afraid if I pick it up here, it'll be a little sketchy, but I think that's really my only option at this point. As long as I keep this portion of the press right here on the back of the forks and lean the forks back a little bit, it should be fine. It won't go anywhere. It shouldn't go anywhere. Just gotta be careful of the chain that's underneath the bottom of the press, but besides that, it'll be good. Look at that thing. Someone hammered on that thing so hard they actually bent it. That's impressive. All right, so let's get this thing over to the front of the garage, and I'll open up the door and I'll get the thing thrown in the garage. Got a lot of moving things around still to do, so it won't be in its home until I get some things moved around, but for the time being I can at least get it in the garage, and 2 guys can kind of manhandle the thing around. At least if I can get it close, I'll be in good shape. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, so I really can't do this with just one hand, so for the time being, I'll just gotta be careful doing this. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to throw a tire on the forks. Trying to do this with one hand, guys. Probably not the best idea. Here we go. It's tipping back now, just like I had hoped. All right. See, it's off the ground. I got my chain. The chain's still on it, which kind of sucks. But if I'm careful and I don't run over my chain, I'll be okay. Should be all right as long as I'm not making any sharp turns. Pretty much going in a straight line. So again, this chain's still in here. The press is it's totally balancing on that. Let's see if I can get some wood and put the press up on some wood so I can get that chain out of there, because that chain's just gonna cause me some grief. Like a ratchet. Crank it down. Looks like it hasn't really been used much, but it's there if I need it for something. I'm not sure. I don't know. Looks like it's a little set bolt. Looks like something would go in there and you lock it in. Press whatever out with it. Quite the tool. Quite the tool. Let's sorry guys, my voice is just, my throat's hurting, so that's why it's so damn raspy. All right, I need to make some room in here. I mean, honestly, that thing probably doesn't even really need to come in the garage right away, but I'd rather not leave it outside if I don't have to. My plan is to put it right here behind the louver press. The louver press is on wheels, so if in the event when I need the big press, I can always just roll the louver press out, do what I need to do with the press, and then put the louver press back in front of it. Everything in here for the most part's on wheels. That won't be because of the size of it. I need it to be fixed. I don't know that I'll bolt it to the floor, but I might. We'll see. All right, I gotta move some things around, and we'll get back underway in probably a few minutes. I just need to make some room. All right, guys, so got my cough drop, just because of my sore throat drop, I should say. I'm back, I'm in the garage. you guys saw the first half of me getting that beast into the shop. The second half, I was just really cautious. I couldn't see where I was going, and I kind of had, like, I got the cars on this side, I got the T over here, just a lot of stuff. And I was just making sure I focused on what I was doing, where I was going, so I didn't film. But it's really not that big of a deal. The press is in the building. I can barely reach the damn thing just using that lever. So it can have a pipe coming down here too that you can use, I guess. But this is it. It's as tall as I can reach high is the top of that gauge. The thing is massive. My brother called me and said, I just watched your video. That press is huge. I said, yeah, man, if you ever need it, you know, it's here. He says, I don't think I'll ever need anything like that, but it's pretty cool that it's here. It's a little wobbly. So I'll get some metal and I'll shim underneath it, or maybe I'll get some pads and build some feet for it or something. Some rubber pads. But it's in the building. The hard part's done. Peace of mind knowing that I made some room for it. I got my son's motorcycle underneath the cover there. I'm actually the lift is gonna go right here. So that motorcycle is gonna come out. That's probably gonna go in my ship container. I got the Blomberg Coopster. You can see the blue. That's the remnants of a 1930-31 Ford Model A coupe. That, if I can fit it, which I should be able to, I'm gonna put one of these cars on the lift. I'm not sure which one yet. But one of those is gonna go on the lift, and either in front of it or behind it, I'm gonna put some metal down and some plywood or something and put that Coopster, all the body panels and parts, up on the lift to get it off the floor. I'm not sure how high that lift is gonna go. Obviously it'll be high enough where I can put the car underneath it, but another car underneath it, but maybe I'll have a little bit extra room where I could kind of tuck a few other things underneath it for now to make some space. So I had hoped to get some work done on the ceiling today. It didn't happen. A lot of other running around to do. And being sick, it's just other stuff I gotta do. So, but I wanna come in, wrap up this video, and that is all, actually. Wrap up this short little video of putting the press in the building. Me and Pasquale, we're gonna go, me and my buddy, we're gonna go up. Oh my God. You okay, bud? Here we go. I cracked his neck. All right. We're gonna go up into the top garage, and Pasquale is gonna put on a Santa Claus hat, and he's gonna hop in the 34, and we're gonna do a Christmas video. See you guys soon.